hold on a second. Sorry, I am doing things really kind of a stupid way today. So I'm making my music go. Now I have to go here. Okay, there. So yeah, I make all my background music, just real simple little things for this, but I need to make a studio to do this stuff in. I've got like I'm gonna move this. Let's see. Hold on. I'm kind of clicking through. So I'm just going off my computer now. Because I wanted to show you NFTs. And an NFT is a non-fungible token, or non-fungible. I don't know that word, but it's crypto art, like cryptocurrency. So I like making these little things. So each one of these is an NFT. So here's a fat guy that turns into an elephant and walks away. I called him a giant because it's not politically correct to call people fat, I guess. I'm kind of chubby. I don't care. So, see, you can take liberty if you're kind of what you're drawing. So that's what I'm doing on that guy. Let's see here. And this is the cat, the spider cat. A different NFT. Now, if you were following my NFTs, we gave away a bunch of these. 20 or 50, I can't remember how many we gave away, but and we're going to do that once in a while. So, people that don't understand NFTs, and you don't have to understand them all the way. Just like you don't have to understand how, the people show up on your TV set. You just know it works. So NFTs, they've been around long enough. It's another way, to me, to sell art. And I like making collectible art. So NFTs are collectible. So every piece of art has its own serial number. There's only one of them. You can make a series though and make them a little different, or you can just sell them really cheap and make 50 of them or something. And the thing about them is they're based on Ethereum, which is a cryptocurrency. And we do ours on OpenSea, which is where you go to sell them and buy them. OpenSea, just like SEA, the OpenSea. If you want to go look at ours, it's the Bad Otis Link collection on OpenSea. There's Vincent's eyeball, see? He can look at it, and it looks back at him. So they're just fun little animations I make. But an NFT can be a complete painting too. So, like on this one, it's pretty much all digital. So this is just kind of sold as it is. No, there should be. Let me see if I can find it here. That one is already sold. So some of them, like I think, see my trout, he's not working very fast down here, but the actual NFT moves a lot faster. But I'm just trying to show it to you on the computer, so he really flops around better on the NFT. So this one, if you bought it, it actually comes with a drawing of the little trout guy. Is that the only two I have in here? Yeah, him and him. So the thing about an NFT is when you make the NFT, or it's called minting it, you are able to put in a percentage. So if that ever sells again, and it will, because NFTs are like cryptocurrency, and the non-fungible token part, the token part, is it's actually made of Ethereum. And Ethereum goes up and down with the market, right? So your art's price on that NFT will fluctuate. So people buy them, if you buy them low, you get it low, and it goes up in value. So, but when they sell it, if somebody buys it and resells it, you can have a built-in percentage to where every time it sells, you get a part of it. Usually 10%. I think it's like 10 to 30% you can put in there, but I think we do 10. I'm not sure. My son he makes the NFTs, I make the art, and he lists them and sells them and stuff. So it's kind of a new thing we're doing. We've been doing it for about a year, I guess, and we're just kind of going to start doing more of it, but because it's fun. It's kind of cool. Now, people are freaked out by cryptocurrency. They think it's you can't compare it to money because it's not money. It's something else. It's its own thing, So don't think about it too much that way. It's hard to deny what it is. For instance, Bitcoin. I think when it came out, was it 2009 or something? It was 9 cents for a Bitcoin. Pretty sure that's it. I mean, I'm not totally accurate on this, but I know recently it was at $46,000 for one Bitcoin. So think if you bought 20 of them at 9 cents or 100, or people bought millions of them, think what that's worth now, right? So my personal experience, and I don't play this stuff, I just kind of buy a little bit here and there and put it away, is I started out with, I think I put $200 or $300 in and bought some Bitcoin, and I bought some Ethereum, and then I bought a bunch of little weird coins just to see what would happen, right? And I don't pay attention to them. I just leave them alone, right? And so I didn't look at them for almost a year, and then when I came back, they were worth a whole bunch more money, So they go up and down and up and down and up and down, and if you bought it right now, it might crash tomorrow, and you might have a freak out. But if you wait a while, it's going to go up. So my $200 or $300 now is probably up at around probably close to $3,000, and I haven't done anything other than move it around a little bit, experiment with little coins here and there. And there's a site. It's not a platform. It's an exchange called KuCoin. I think it's a Chinese exchange, and I've got my stuff there, and my son puts these automatic trading robots on my crypto. So as it goes up and down, it buys and sells for you, and it kind of just stays real stable. And when it's low, it buys more. When it's high, it sells, and when it goes low again, it buys up more. So it's all automatic, So anyways, NFTs, they have all kinds of things on NFTs. You can do music. People are starting to pay attention to it that way. And my son has racehorses on NFTs. You can buy a racehorse, like a brand new one that's never raced, and race it for a while, and if it gets good, you can breed it with other people's horses and make baby horses, and then you can sell the horses for more money after they win a while. So you establish a horse, and you can sit and race it the whole time, because you can actually pay to race these horses. It's like $5, per race, and if you win a bunch of money, you know. So it's basically horse racing on crypto is what you're doing. I have friends that probably just perked up on that one. Bonesy. So it's a very interesting place. People go, well, it's based in nothing. It's currency based in nothing. I go, no, my dollars in my pocket are currency based on nothing. The thing about crypto is there's no government that can control it, and it's decentralized, so it's not based in any country anywhere. So yeah, it can be manipulated, I'm sure, in certain ways, but I think it's just a cool thing. I'm not suggesting anybody get involved in it, but I like it. I'm very conservative with it, but I like it. I like the art end of it. I think it's really cool. And but it's like anything else that I tell people: if you're going to do this kind of stuff, there's all the stories about one or two guys that are making hundreds of millions of dollars. Well, doesn't mean you're gonna. Maybe you will. But if you go into it thinking that, yeah, you're probably going to be disappointed. But I think it's as possible as anything else that way. So there's just a couple of our NFTs. We did a hammerhead one. I don't know, where's it here? I wanted to talk about this for a second too. But I don't actually have it in my hand yet, but it's here. So the DRYHEAT record, it is here now. So if you've been to any of our events, you kind of know what DRYHEAT is. It's me and Sean Wheeler, and it originally started out with Sean calling me to do a book, and then we decided, hey, we should record this, and he kind of went through a bunch of different musicians and ended up with Aldo there. And Aldo's in Belgium, and they recorded this record, and I did all the art, and we turned it into a board game on the inside. Comes with a book, little game pieces. They're not in the picture, but very limited amount of these we made. So Last Hurrah Records, look them up, you can get one. We're not going to offer it, myself and Sean, until we have our next event, which we don't have booked yet, but we'll do something pretty soon. We've got a bunch of different options, but just kind of laying low for a little while. Holidays, Sean's in Mexico City. He picked up the records, but I won't see him until he gets back. I think in a week, maybe something like that. Then I'll actually show the record. We'll look at it. Maybe I'll get Sean to do something with me here. So I'm setting up. I've got this giant building here. I've got an old church that I live in with my son here, and we. And I do all of this stuff like in 2 square feet. I've got like 4,000 square feet here, and I do all this stuff just on my little desk here. So I'm going to set up. I've kind of started building out a little kind of studio thing, like a table with microphones and all that stuff. And so I'm planning with a couple other friends right now to do something. In the next few weeks, we're going to experiment and do something cool, and it might be just talking amongst each other and making some things, and maybe even making a little bit of music or something for the soundtrack. I don't know. It's just going to go kind of freeform, and I know the people I'm going to have, I know, can go all different directions, so we'll see what happens. I probably won't announce it. I'll just do it when it happens, but that's coming up. So hey, subscribe here. I know this is boring, to look at because. But let's look at the record. There's the see how pretty that is, and then we have different colors. So you can get it right now at Last Hurrah Records. You can go to my Facebook, which is Otis Link, or you can go on my Instagram, which is Bad Otis Link Art. And I don't have any regrets on this record at all. The only thing I wish Aldo was local so we could do some live events with Aldo, because he's a pretty amazing composer, musician. Or maybe someday we'll end up in Belgium or over in that part of the world, and Sean wants to go do some stuff over there, so all of these things are possible once the evil virus is gone. But until then, we're kind of stuck close to home. But this is a really cool record. And if you got the book, you've got the download card of it already. So if you want to buy the record before you come to one of our events, you can get it right now at from Last Hurrah Records. And they're all signed and numbered. And then when Sean gets back and we do our events, our edition will have something special in it if you come visit us to one of our events. And then we like to make something kind of cool. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but we'll do something cool, a piece of art with it or something fancy. I don't know what yet. But we'll come up with something. So subscribe to this. I'll make the next one not so boring as far as visuals go. But hey, the original name of this is the Otis World Podcast. So it really wasn't even... It was just going to be audio only at one point. And then I thought, well, I might as well start doing some video with it. So art, things we make, my friends, and there you go. So if you get this, you can play the board game and video it for me so I can see how you play. Kind of has instructions on the board a little bit, but there's no real rules. It's kind of anarchy game. So I'm just making this with my cell phone and a bunch of wires in my computer screen here. So I told my friend Fred Garvin, I'm not sure if he was making fun of me doing all this modern stuff, but I told him it's analog. I'm still analog, man. So if not, I take perfection and fucking wreck it. See, I'm a mix of German Irish, and you got the German perfection and the Irish comes in and fucks it all up. So, which you land right about at regular, I guess, you know. So anyways, thanks for watching. That's all there is on this one. I'll try to make the next one even more interesting. When I have the record in my hands, we can play with it. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. See you later. Adios. I don't even know those languages, but I know those words.